Hi, this is Misty Johnson from the Zanesville Museum of Art, and we're back with another material exploration with Misty. Today we are going to be making fabric collages. Now, a collage is a piece of artwork that takes pieces of other materials, pieces them all together to create a whole artwork. So you've probably made collages before with magazine clippings or construction paper, or where you cut out bits of like photographs and things and glue it all onto a page. That's a collage. But today we're going to be working with fabric. So what you'll need is a piece of cardboard, some Mod Podge, and this is kind of just a strong glue. So if you don't have this, regular Elmer's glue will work. It just might not hold like heavier fabrics as well. So if you don't have this, you can try some Elmer's glue. You'll need a brush, and preferably one that you don't mind getting ruined, because if the glue dries in here, it's pretty much impossible to get out. So kind of an old brush that you don't mind getting glue in. And you'll need some scissors and a pencil. All right, so the best thing to do when you're beginning your collage is to plan out what you want. So you take your pencil on your cardboard and do just a really simple sketch of what you want to make. So on here, I did a really light sketch of a flower. And the next thing you want to do is kind of plan out where you want different colors and start cutting out some shapes out of your fabric. So I went ahead and cut out like my whole flower shape. I cut out some leaves, and then I cut out the center that I'm going to put on top to make my flower. Now, it's important to remember that when you're layering your fabric, it's easier to do the things like work from the background up. So for my example, I'm not going to work on the background, but on this example, all this blue I did first, so that when I went to put the wings here on the owl and glue him on, it actually looks like he's sitting on the background. And it's a lot easier too, because then you don't have to worry about cutting this blue perfect to shape. You can, because you're just gonna put other things over that. So work from the background up. So if I'm gonna do my flower here, so I've got my flower and my leaves, the flower is gonna overlap the leaves. So I wanna put the leaves on first. So kind of place them on your cardboard, make sure they are where you like them, and this is where the gluing comes in. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna brush some glue onto your cardboard. Doesn't have to be perfect, because this project does get messy, so don't worry about getting glue a little bit outside the lines. Actually, a little bit outside the lines helps a little bit too. All right, so now I'm gonna press my first leaf onto my cardboard, and I'm gonna stick this one here too. Now we're not done. For this kind of collage, you wanna take your glue and do another layer on top of your fabric. This just really seals your fabric to the cardboard and makes it less likely to peel up. And this is gloss Mod Podge, so when this dries, it'll dry clear and a little bit shiny. So you can see that a little bit in here, but this one's still drying as well. So you still see some of the glue on here, but when this dries, it'll be all clear and shiny. Okay, so now I have my leaves glued in place. And now I'm going to take my flower shape. And for your collage, if you want, you don't have to make your shapes all one color. So if you wanted to make a flower and have all different color petals, just cut out different color, different pieces of fabric. I'm just doing a little, kind of a simple one so that it's just a quick demo. All right, so now I'm gonna get this flower on here. So I'm gonna put glue down everywhere where this flower is going to be. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just so that your fabric will stick to the cardboard. So now I'll take my flower. And press it down. And then I'm going to do another layer of glue to seal that fabric to the cardboard. Alright, so now I have my flower and my leaves on. And the last thing I'm going to do for this demonstration is add my little yellow center to my flower. So see, notice that you can layer fabric on top of fabric too. So even though this part isn't going to touch the cardboard, it'll still stick. So you press that onto that and do your seal layer. And then you can just keep going and adding details. You can take more fabric and put maybe some lines in your leaves. Of course, you could do a background too, but again, I would recommend doing that first. So it's good to plan it out, get your background down, and then start on the details. So thank you for joining me, and have a great day, and we'll see you next week.